All right, we had a question about this one. This is an RC circuit. And so it's got this thing set up here. We got a battery set up with a resistor, a capacitor, and a light bulb. And you're given several choices for, let's see, what is it? Which of the following graphs best describes the brightness of the bulb as a function of time t after closing the switch? And so this is the one, so we have sort of procedures for looking at an RC circuit for sort of the initial time equals to 0, and then the long time afterwards, time equals into infinity. And the way this works is for time equals to 0, right, the capacitor is just starting to charge up, and so it's got no charge on it, there's no potential drop there, and so it's essentially acts like a wire, right? And so this, so capacitor acts like a wire in your circuit. And so to draw that circuit, so we assume that the switch has just been closed. We've got this resistor here, and then here there's like a wire, and it comes back over here, and then our light bulb. Remember, our light bulb is just a resistor. And I think I'll just, oh, that's good. I don't like how I drew this resistor, so I like to draw it over again to make it a little bit clearer what it is. And go through here. And so this is a classic case where this wire is going to short circuit the light bulb. Okay, so basically, initially, the brightness of the light bulb should be 0. So this is going to short circuit initially, not even go through the light bulb, and so the brightness should start out to be 0. And actually, let's look at the answers. Yeah, so I think in that case, just right there, just knowing that, you can see that, well, it could be choice B, or I'm sorry, choice 2 over here. It could be choice 2, or it could be possibly choice 5. Okay, so that's great. So that's the first part. We know right now we've broken it down into 2. And now for time equals into infinity, your capacitor ends up just being like a break in the circuit. So this circuit could be written like this here. And so what that means is when the capacitor fills up, okay, there's no more current in this little branch of the circuit. And so it's literally like there's a break in the circuit. So it's like that thing just sort of breaks open. And so now what that means is the light bulb is going to be sort of at this point essentially in series with the other resistor, and so the current can't go this way, so it just sort of goes around this way, and so the B should be approaching or hitting its maximum at time equals to infinity. And so if you look at this one's got this sort of funny picture where it does like this, so that's not true, and this is what we're looking for, this picture over here in this case here. And we know that the general trend for these things is to be like an exponential, so that's where we can sort of argue that this sort of shape, this exponential shape. So it starts at 0 and then comes up and basically hits a maximum brightness at that point there. So it should be choice B. All right, hope this helps. Thanks.